Hey guys, this is James again with MotorHome Maniacs, and just doing another video. I guess the video today is just about I'm just hanging back in the RV and still messing around with stuff in here. As you guys saw from the last video, I got a lot to do, but I wanted to go ahead and talk about how I got it, what I paid for it, and I guess the story the people gave me for the RV. I believe them. I mean, I basically got, we went on Craigslist, and, we're looking for a good deal, and I was actually scrolling down Craigslist and didn't really find anything that I wanted. I wanted something a little bigger, so I went on Craigslist, couldn't find anything, and a day or two went by, and my Facebook, I have huge news feeds on my Facebook, and they have like the buy and sell sites on Facebook. I don't know if you guys are familiar at all, but I was just scrolling down, and I saw on the Denver buy and sell this couple that were selling their RV, and they were like $4,000. So the price, I was like, okay, let's check it out. So I messaged them, and I said, what do you guys got? Tell me about it. And they told me about it, sent me some pictures and things like that. And, I mean, they were pretty honest. They sent some pictures, and I was kind of like, they were living in it. And as you see, it's beat up now. I was kind of like, oh, man, I don't know what I'm getting into. You know what I mean? It's an older RV, and it's beat up, and they're living in it. I guess they were, their story is, in general, they're from South Carolina, a younger couple. They bought it from an old lady a year ago, last Halloween. And it was in decent condition. It ran good. Everything worked, and they've just kind of ran it down. They've been living like parking lot to parking lot. They came here for, I guess, the weed movement. Because we're in Colorado, so everything's real big about like 420 and all the weed and the medical marijuana and stuff like that. So they came all the way down here to. They thought they were going to open I guess a dispensary, and so they got an RV, and because they didn't have the money to, stay in a hotel, stuff like that, they spent their money on an RV. I don't know what they paid for it, but they got it, and they were pretty happy. And I guess as time went by, they went, they were here for a year, and they realized, I guess, their dream of opening a dispensary was not going to happen. Come to find out, I guess one of them had a felony or something like that, and when they tried to register and do all the paperwork, they were declined immediately, because I guess to open a dispensary here in town or whatever, you have to have a clean record. So they weren't aware of that. So I guess their dreams got shot down, and they just started living in the RV, parking lot to parking lot, doing odd jobs and stuff like that. They were literally staying at like Lowe's and Walmarts and everything. So I told them, I said, hey, I'll give you $1,500 if you cannot get rid of it, because they were telling me the whole story. They got to get back home. That's it. And I said, well, I don't know if it's worth $4,000, but I'll give you like $1,500. That's enough to get plane tickets and go home. You know what I mean? And have a little extra money, because they were scared to drive this all the way there, I guess. So they didn't want to take it. They didn't think it could make it, and blah blah blah. So they were like, nope, hell no, we're not interested. And I was like, okay, cool, no problem. Well, they messaged me back later that night, and they're like, well, if you would do the $1,500, we would be interested. And I said, well, if you want to do $1,500, give me 2 weeks. But if you want to do it now, I have $1,200 cash. And they were like, we'll do it. We just want to get home. So I'm like, she was like, I'm 6 months pregnant. We just want to get home, back to our family, blah, 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 and so on. So the next day, we're in Colorado Springs. We drove all the way up to Denver. It's Broomfield, I believe, is where they were. And we took a look at it. And we realized getting it for $1,200, there's definitely room to, put the money in it and make it good. So we slapped down the $1,200. We had a mechanic show up to take a look at it and make sure that, the motor was good. and they told me, you know, the motor looks very strong. He's actually surprised. The tranny looks good. It just needs a tune-up before we drive it. And I was like, cool. So I paid him 75 bucks, and he put a new cap rotor on it, and tweaked the timing and things like that. Did some minor things, and I think changed a spark plug that was fouled out or something like that. I don't know if it was fouled out. I'm guessing at that point, but he said there was a misfire at some point. So he changed that. We got it home, and we got it here. So that was pretty much the story on how I got it and who I got it from. But I don't know if I lucked out. Like I said, there's a lot of work ahead of me on the RV. But I definitely got it at a price where, let's say nothing could be done. This is just it's wrecked, which is not. We found out everything's good. We just got to change a few things. I knew I could have at least sold the motor and tranny and made like 3,500 bucks. So fortunately, everything worked out, and we're gonna move along on getting the renovation started. I'm actually gonna start a lot of it tomorrow. We're gonna get in here, and we're gonna go ahead and start ripping out the carpet, checking the subflooring. Even if it's good, I think I'm gonna replace some of it anyway, just to make sure, especially by the stairs, huge walkway areas, you know, stuff like that. I want to change some of it out just to make sure it's really strong. I'm gonna start ripping down like some of the decor, the blinds, things like that, and take the cabinets out. I want to paint them. I want to do something with them. So they're in good shape in general. I might have to get someone to make a couple cabinet doors because they're broke. But I want to get them out, get them in the garage, get them cleaned up, and start kind of emptying the space out a little bit to see what I'm going to do. And I'm also going to check, you know, the walls for more, you know, wood rot or anything like that I don't see. But I did open the cabinets. I've knocked on everything, and everything seems pretty good. I noticed in the back bedroom on the corner down by the tail light, there is wood rot in that area, and I think it's coming in from the tail light. So I'm going to have to look at that and see about getting that fixed for sure. And maybe replace the back window because it's missing a window, and they put some styrofoam in there or something like that. So I'm going to get a new window, put that in, and reseal it. But walking on, I'm like 250 pounds, so walking on the roof, everything seems sturdy. I didn't feel like I was in jeopardy, I was going to fall through, so I'm pretty happy about that. And start working on it. I mean, that's really it. I think that's going to be about it for this video, just talking about a little bit of how I got it and stuff like that. So I will go ahead and check out and talk to you guys next time, and we'll see you later.